I know you're not alone. Everybody I know in my personal life, in the industry that I'm in, has faced this adversity, this recession. The recession is a universal term, meaning it affects the strongest of the strong and the weakest of the weak, the richest and the poorest, and everything in between. Everyone is getting hit by this. I feel this situation that we're in is one to embrace and embark on. This is a situation that you will find your true colors of life. You also see the true colors of your friends right now. Everything rises to the surface. There's no more bullshit right now because shit has hit the fan. And who's going to stand up? Once everything else if your foundation, guys, is built upon your looks or your body or the money you have or the family you have, if that is the rock of which you've built your identity from, well, when shit hits the fan, that motherfucker crumbles. And then you're left lostless. You don't know what to do. You've lost your identity in life. It's not until you build the foundation of self-worth, integrity, principle, character, sacrifice, due diligence, work ethic, sweat equity, those blocks that we learn in the gym will stand the test of time. Will remain standing after the greatest storms. Because you know who you were before the success. Those blocks gave you the success. And if the success crumbles, those blocks will still bear the fruit of greater success later. You can count on them. If you win the lottery and you get all this money, you're not rich. You're just about 5 months away from being poor again. Because you don't understand the concept of it all. You have to go through the trial and error of life, like Sam's talking about, that he's going through right now, to find out what you're made of. This time right now is not a bad time. It's a challenging time. And in hard times, the outcome of hard times, if you make it through, is a better you.
When you start saying things like, I hope it is fucking hard. I hope it's so fucking hard that no one can do it. That way, when I do it, I'm that much more ahead of everybody. I want it so fucking hard, to be so hard and so challenging, that when I get it, man, I reap all the reward. I don't want luck in the equation because I don't need it. You start saying terms like that, man, you're someone that believes it. You got confidence. I don't give a shit what the endeavor is. You're gonna find a way to do it. That's the differential right there. That's the confidence that no matter what's in front of you, the never say die attitude drives you through it. And all your shortcomings and your failures along the way don't set you back, but just gives you a report card of where your weaknesses are and your strengths, so you can rebuild that weak chain of life to continue the path to success. Asking how hard it is looking for second place. Saying I hope it's fucking hard and no one can do it, because that way when I do it, I'm the sole survivor. That's somebody that's gonna fucking do it. Not only do it, raise the motherfucking bar. I had no doubts that guy's gonna do it. That's how you gotta be, man. Before you embark on it, you've got to believe that strongly that you will cross that finish line. Otherwise, it's a race you don't want to enter. Steady, easy go, smooth and steady. That society likes because they don't like too much, abruption or abrasion. Like everything is smooth and steady. Smooth and steady is not the way to be remembered. It's not the way to get to your goals. Life is too fucking short for that shit. It's getting hard right now, Ethan. That should be, a tangible remembrance that you're on the right path. You're on the path of change. You're on the path that is going to lead to someone that you want to be. If it was so easy and everything else, you're on the wrong path, man. That should just wake you up every day. Yes, I'm doing something right. I'm on the right path. Go into these endeavors, these changes, these transformations, knowing it's going to get worse before it gets better. Accept that. Welcome that. Just search for that. Because those are the challenges that creates the betterment of who it is at the end. Without those struggles, those pressure plates of life, then there is no molding of the character of who you are into that person. Being a ranger isn't a name. It's a value. You can't go buy it. You gotta earn that shit. In life, if you want to be remembered, you can't go buy that either. You can't be some trust fund baby where mom and dad gave you everything and expect to live a life of fulfillment. No one can give you that satisfaction. You gotta be willing to lose something to gain it. And the process of losing it, the transformation, that process, where you're going for it, that's where you find yourself, man. That's where you really find that you're living. Ethan, that's what you're doing right now, man. You're living. Don't be scared. Don't be thinking it's too hard, man. It's all right. It's never been more right. Don't listen to other people. Their opinions should never value anything in your mind. Those other people really are looking at you, voicing their opinions just because they can't do it themselves. They're weak. And so they're going to tell you stuff like, dude, I don't know why you're doing that. Why are you putting all that detail up in the ceiling? Why are you doing that? Doing all that stuff because as you grow ahead and you get further and further along, you are broadcasting, shining light on their shortcomings. And they don't like that. They were comfortable until you came along and challenged them indirectly. They won't be so manned up, manly to tell you that though. They won't be that honest. They're gonna tell you, man, yeah, you shouldn't be doing all that work. Nah, shouldn't be doing it. You do the work, and then all of a sudden it's done and polished and it looks great, and then it's not a shortcoming for them. It's a fucking mile long coming. It's whatever you believe in, whatever you're passionate about. You can make that a career. If it's built the right way, if it's built with a belief, what you're doing provides a service, fills a void in society. You know, you do it right, and if you're building furniture, every single thing is built right. That furniture's strong. You know, one day they'll sell it 300 years from now as an antique. It's still there because there's value in it. Because you built it. You created value. And what you created there isn't a duplicate, isn't a copy of something else that's already been in society. Like my website came out for the value of giving back the truth of what the magazines and the commercials and all that bullshit isn't giving you. That you can get the success, but it's not a quick fix. It's a long-term thing that you have to work your ass off for. But when you get the success, you got the world with it. Because up here we just created. And the body is just a representation of how pure we are up top. You can create all that stuff if you have value. And when you have value, products sell themselves. When I say success, should never speak for itself. Someone that goes around and says, oh, yeah, I'm all this and I'm all that and everything else. Well, they just cheapen the accomplishment altogether. If it's anything of value, it will speak for itself. You don't have to talk about it. If you build something, a furniture piece of value, because you believe in the craftsmanship and what this thing is, if you do that right, you value that, then they will grow credibility, just like Nike and Prada and Gucci and all these other fucking companies, Ferrari and shit. You pull up to a valet with a Ferrari, that motherfucker parks that right by the door. You pull into the fucking valet with a bicycle, who knows where the fuck that goes? Because they don't value it. There's a name that doesn't need to be spoken. Ferrari. Whoa. Fucking put it right there so we can keep eyes on it. That's nice. A furniture piece. Value, man. Stands the test of time. Boom. I like that, man. Hey, that's a great piece of furniture. I'm looking for a coffee. Hey, call this person. Their shit is solid. Hey, you looking great there, Joe. How are you getting in great shape? Hey, I went to this trainer, man. He fucking was with me every step of the way. We're friends now. He's part of my family. Man, I'm in great shape. My whole life I owe to him. I fucking value. Not money. Create the value. You no longer have to worry about the money. It comes, man. People start talking word of mouth. Success speaks for itself. Credibility. That's who you are. That's how you walk every day. In the storms of life and the sunshine of life. You believe in something. You're not looking to get the prize today. You believe the journey's worthy cause and it's a winnable fight. so winnable that you're not going to do that job, even though you could use that $1,000. At the end, it's going to rob you more than it's ever going to pay you. I can't do that. It doesn't fit my module. Because before I start the endeavor, I built a mission plan of success on what will get me there. And that motherfucker doesn't fit into it. Fuck you and your jeans. You think I wear those jeans anymore, by the way? Fuck no. Because they lost value to me. See how fast that happens? $1 bill and $100 bill made on the same material substance. The raw materials are worth the fucking same. But one is worth more than the other. Perception of that value. Perception is easily destroyed. That's why when you train a client, you give it all you have. Because that can be an asset or a detriment to your company. You fuck them over, don't give them the love or the true information of what you know, because you've already done it for once, you've walked it. So what you are is a subject matter expert in what you're saying to them. You're not plagiarizing some shit or coming up with something that you've read. You've actually walked it and proven it, battle tested. So what you're telling them, if you don't do that for them, then they go around and start telling people what a fucking joke you are. Nike wants to hire you for that thing, but no, a fucking picture of your dick popping out with a fucking Viagra pill or some shit comes. Oh, lost second. You must see the future, and the future starts today in the way we act, the small nuances when no one's looking. The character that's so lost in society must exist in the individual, and you go after something you believe, and then you never work. You never work a day in your life. You just do what you love. Without pressure, there is no change. And if you contaminate yourself, that pressure will cause your worst fears to be not motivation, encouragement, but be the demise of what your efforts and potential could be. You're feeling it right now, Jasper, in high school. I'm feeling it right now. You know, I mean, I put this site up there and do magazine covers and this and that, or acting or commercials and stuff, and try to preach, you know, what I feel is correct, what's helped me. You know, like when I feel all that external pressure around me, you know, I go to the gym to create an explosion of internal pressure to push the motherfuckers away. That's my bedrock, man. That's why I go to the gym, not for the vanity of the mirror, but for the sense of pride and confidence to nourish the garden and make sure that soil always remains fertile. That's what my love is. The byproduct of that is a good looking, you know, healthy lifestyle, you know, someone's in shape and everything else. But that's not what my goal is. That's not my vision. That's not my motivation. That's not the fear that's causing the encouragement to be in the gym. Hell no, but even with that, I preach what I want. I can go online on the internet anytime I'm feeling pretty high about myself, feeling good, feeling like things are going well. I can go on the internet within 5 minutes, find haters out there that are just fucking beating the shit out of me. Telling me this, telling me that. You know, these fucking keyboard fucking, you know, heroes. Ones that stand behind a fucking computer screen because they don't have the fucking nuts to actually do it in life. So they sit here and they type their fucking opinion as if I care about their fucking opinion. These people that are these keyboard rangers, right? They've never seen the crowd from the view of the field. No. They've never taken a breath of the arena air that's mixed with anxiety and pressure to know what it feels like when butterflies are killing them. They've never gone out on that limb of life, holding by a thread, but still believing in the cause, and made that leap of faith that made the change in their life. They're too weak to even walk that limb, but they're going to sit there and point their finger at me. They're going to start telling me different things, and I'm supposed to fucking listen to their fucking opinion? Are you kidding me? They can go fuck themselves. There's a million of them. A million of them. Success is first found with hatred before ever inspiration. Because you're parallel with these fucking losers when you're first starting out. And you start to climb. And it makes them feel like shit because they are who they fucking are. And now all of a sudden, you're basically, without saying a word, letting them know how weak they are because how strong you are. So therefore, they're sitting there and they hating you for it. But as you keep climbing, then no longer can they defute the truth. And then they jump on board and look at you for motivation to try to pull out of that hole. always met with hatred before inspiration and success. You're always on your own. And as Bob Marley said, the real truth of life, the only truth is that everyone will hurt you. It's your choice to choose who's worth suffering for.